Minute trips to Kentucky Derby, Chicago, and Friendsgiving, these two have become family. I've had the opportunity to see firsthand how much they've grown as a couple. I'm so grateful to be able to call you my best friend, and I'm so happy to be a part of today. I look around this room and I can see how many lives Felicia and Shivy have touched. They chose a destination wedding, tried to get away from us, and they still couldn't manage to get away from all of us. You two are the definition of a perfect couple. You complement each other so well. I can see how you interact, just how much you love each other. What you two have is really rare. I think it's great that you two have finally found each other, especially nowadays. It's hard to come by. You two are lucky to have each other. And the three of us are going to be so happy together. Congrats. I love you guys.
All right, we're calling Abe to the dance floor. Yeah.
Hello. Is this thing on? All right. All right. How we doing out there? This is a weird setting, I have to say. I feel like I'm in some sort of high-tech Coliseum about to give a speech. Very cool. Well, this is an amazing moment for all the obvious reasons. For the less obvious, the fact that I have a captive audience of about 70-some people and a microphone and the opportunity, nay, the obligation to talk about this man.
Mom, Dad, I don't know if you guys...
Mom and Dad, yes, plug your ears at certain appropriate occasions. All right, in all seriousness, it's quite the honor and burden to be here and share a few words. Because what to talk about? So much to talk about. Do I go with laughter? Do we go with tears or cheers? Let me preface it all by saying, whatever I say will fail, because no words can truly accomplish what needs to be accomplished in explaining you and our relationship and the man you are. So let me preface it with that.
Woo! Thank you, sir.
But then let me continue and try my best. Do we go with tales of his youth to explain the man he has become? Or perhaps embarrassing stories worthy of a roast that never occurred for some reason? Or maybe we regale you with some qualities that make this man so special. Well, as in life, I will attempt to do all three, and again, probably fail, but I will give it my best attempt. For those of you who don't know me, I think everyone here should know me at this point, and I hopefully have shared a laugh or two with you all.
Alex the Five.
I'm the other one, yes. I'm Abe, and I've had the pleasure of knowing Shibby since we were about 12 years old. So actually, when we first met, it was at my church. And I had heard of Shibby, and I think we'd kind of known each other through some mutual friends, and our brothers were friends, and Raj. So I'd heard of, the Shibby guy, yeah, he'll come around here sometime. So the first time we met was at church, and he got into some drama at my church with people at church, and I was there to lend my support, give him some advice. And I still remember one of the first things when we first met each other. I'm like, oh, so you're Shibby. And you're like, oh, so you're Abe. And then you looked at me, and you kind of looked me up and down, and you go, I was kind of expecting something more. And then followed up with the classic Shibby laugh. You know, the boisterous laugh that, oh, of course he's kidding, but of course, as he began our relationship is how we continue it, always wanting me to step up my game from the day I first met him. After that point, we grew close. His is still one of the only phone numbers that I still know to this day by heart. It took me months to memorize my wife's cell phone number, but I still know 847-298-5798.
That's the home.
Still know that number. Use it many times. We converse as young pups. I can recall fondly many conversations where we were trying to figure out life together. And somehow I was in the position of giving him advice and giving him words to say to people like, why don't you try saying this to that person? Or why don't you say this to her or him and whatever. And you would try it out and it might work and it might not. And you come back, that did not work. I'm like, sorry. I don't know why you asked me. They're the best. So many other little things. Looking back on it, and this is difficult because when I look back on our life and your life and the whole thing, it's like a dream. There's a lot of very unforgettable moments that will be with me forever. When I'm old and decrepit, I can't remember anything. There will be certain moments that we shared, distinctly pierced and etched into my memory. And all those are tied together like a blur of our day-to-day lives and so many other adventures that we've been on. But random things that come to mind when I think of your youth. I think of you now, this good-looking, handsome man. Look at this guy. Amazing, right?
Don't all scream at once, guys.
Yeah. That was the cue. You guys gotta know your part. I think back to the young 13-year-old with the long hair. Who remembers him with hair? There we go. The long, nappy hair, styled in all kinds of crazy ways. Be happy this man does not have hair right now, because he would have given the salon in this ship fits. You would have been the most high-demanding person, I guarantee it. Far more than Felicia would have been. The teeth. Oh, who? The butt teeth. Butt teethery.
Pounds down.
Yeah. He finally grew into the teeth. We're all very, I think we can all agree, we're all very happy about that. As young pups, we used to just, as young kids, we used to get at each other, right? Pushing each other, playing pranks on each other, and we did the same thing. I can remember throwing fireworks at each other, being at a youth retreat while this guy's taking a shower. First time we ever came to a church retreat, I threw a whole bunch of jumping jacks in his shower. I apologize for that. That was dangerous. That was dangerous. Hilarious at the time, but in retrospect, that's crazy stuff. Yeah. Don't get mad at me, please. You can't be mad at me now.
These are friends.
Yeah, these are your friends. You taught me, when I was young, I didn't have an appetite for life as I do now, I don't think. Nor could I eat like I do now. And I think you taught me a little bit about that. Have you seen this man with ranch dressing? I didn't know that ranch could go on that many items of food. I'm pretty sure that cake is made of ranch dressing. That is not icing. Has anyone watched TV with Shibby in the room? Has anyone tried to have a conversation while the TV is on with Shibby in the room? Good luck. That man there could be World War III outside, and if the TV is on, he will have no idea. No idea. Good luck with that, Felicia. You gotta turn off the TV if you want to scold this man. I can think back to many road trips as young boys. Road trips in the Laser. This guy would come pick me up because I didn't have a car at the time. This guy would come scoop me up from DP in his Laser. We'd take road trips down to Champaign, going up to Northern, visiting you out there. I can think of everyone here I'm sure has seen the showman that is Shibby, the multitude of dance battles. Who has not seen Shibby in a dance battle with somebody? That's right, we've all seen it. Right, a calling card of Shibby. Give it a few minutes and I'm sure this will happen down here. Shays Rebellion. I had the honor of cheering this man on as he was the front man for his band, Shays Rebellion, at the youth nights at Cyril Boulevard. Oh yeah, this guy. Oh, the crackling voice, the whole thing. Waving the hair back, So dramatic, so awesome. Yes, it's all there. Multi-talented, him, his whole family, truly. So he was, the dance man, the singer, liked guitar, so he picked one up, learned to play it. Who the heck can do that? Volleyball star, right? The varsity volleyball player, right? And here, this guy was a volleyball guy. Basketball was always my thing. And then all of a sudden he starts picking up a basketball, shooting around. We have a 3-on-3 tournament, dropped like 40 points. Beat me in a horse the first time. I was so pissed off. I was like, God damn, this guy learned it that quick. To be fair, he beat me with a volleyball move, which is just not cool. You don't send a ball into a basketball move. That's just wrong. I will hold my ground on that. Not cool. Many visits to Northern, as I said, visits to Florida. You came and visited me when I moved to Florida. We've been in a multitude of places, yet the connection has always been there. First big trip you ever took was to Florida. I can still remember you coming out of the gate running with your backpack and everything, flying over, we hugged, we went and had a great time in Florida. The first of many, many trips we've taken to hang out and vacation together. Visits to Nevis to see you on your island. As I promised you I would be out there. Got to see where all that happened. In fact, while I was in Nevis, speaking of pranks, I actually convinced the entire island that this man had contacts, that those eyes were not real, and he was wearing green contacts the entire time. Just slipped it out there, and all of a sudden the entire island's like, "You wear contacts? Those aren't your real eyes?" Yeah, that's what I do for my friends. Still going, yes, yes. Through all that, let's talk a little bit about the man you are today. You're somebody who knows the power of laughter. I think anyone who has been around you, you're the first one to laugh. You certainly laugh the loudest. Everyone knows the hyena laugh. But that's a good thing. That's a good thing. There's power in laughter. You're the first to laugh with people. Certainly, I can attest he's first to laugh at me on a number of occasions, but that's also a good thing. But we'll lead the chorus when it comes to laughter, and there's power in that, and it's healing. The art of the story. Everyone has heard Shibby tell a yarn. Oh boy, this guy can tell a story, but that too is a good quality. There's power in the story. And the art of storytelling is something you mastered at a very early age that took me years to learn the true nature of that. To be able to tell a story is to be able to communicate with people in a way that they don't even realize. And that's why you see before you 70 people from across all walks of life and land here in the Bahamas, here for you, because you have connected with them in a way that they probably haven't with many others. And that's because you understand the art of storytelling, and most importantly, the art of your own story, and being able to write your own story. I know that Shibby's fiercely protective of those he loves. I've seen that firsthand. Be it myself, his brothers, people he cares about, fiercely protective. I mean, his brothers are substantial human beings. Those guys can take care of themselves. Yet if you mess with them, he will be the first one in front of them, ready to take your head off. That's the kind of guy he is. Lastly, his heart. He has a big heart. Compassion and empathy are the two words I would use to describe it. And those things that I think were in you at a very early age and have developed over time, and ultimately led you to your calling now, to be a doctor. Though many would have doubted it when you were younger, many might have hated on you, people had doubted it, but you followed your heart, as you always do. And it led you to where you are in your vocation, and where you are today with your beautiful wife. I think back to Anil's wedding. Our one brother couldn't be here today. And I remember you couldn't be there either that day because you were on the island. And so Anil and I took a video camera and walked around everywhere. And we videotaped, like we did a whole play-by-play. Anil was directing, I held the camera, I narrated, I was the eyes, and we took everything for you. And who knows where that tape even is now, but we've explained it to you a million times. And I feel like now going forward in life, I'm still that camera. And I'm here right now watching you, watching this unfold so that I can pay testament to this to Anil one day. And I know he's watching, but I will give him the first person account of everything. And I can say with 100% confidence, he would be so proud of you, man. So proud of you. Felicia, for Shibby, you are the ranch dressing for this food called life. You are the TV episode from which he cannot look away and hears no other. You are the hip-hop melody, theme music, playing as he dance battles his way through life. Rest assured, he will fiercely defend you in all you hold dear, fill his heart, encourage his laugh, play an active role in writing your joint story, and tolerate his tomfoolery and occasional ballyhoo, and tolerate that from us as well, his friends. So now if you would all join me in a toast.
Oh, drinks up.
If I take a minute and get some...
Cheers. There you go. Champagne up in here.
No, I don't.
You tell him.
All right, everyone got something to toast with. Okay. Today and always, feel a joy so strong you will cry for
I
it.
need one of these too.
In each other be the purpose in life and be willing to die for it. And in each other's eyes find peace and always strive for it. Cheers. I love you, brother. I love you, Felicia.
All right, that was a very beautiful speech, man. Anyone, feel free to, the mic is open. Anyone can take a speech at any time.
Actually, we have one little extra thing. So, obviously this is a destination wedding and there's so much love for these two people in this room, but there's a lot of love from a lot of people that couldn't be here. And it's just not fair that they can't express their love themselves, so we thought we'd let them do it.